FC Farmer here. Welcome back to Westbridge Hills. Been on a nice long break, taking care of the family, and we are going to get back into our Saturday on the farm season. So let's just go ahead and get into it. You'll notice that it is night. This is going to make this interesting. I just had a mowing mission come up at the baseball field, I believe. So we're going to hop in the tractor here. There we go, nice and bright. Okay, so we're going to grab the mower here and head for the baseball field. Now, as I said, this is going to be kind of interesting. Hopefully, one thing about this tractor, I do have to say, it has a lot of lights. I mean, those don't light up things very well, but look at that. Now I can't see anything. And let's go to the other side of the tractor. Okay. Attach here. Oh. There we go. Okay. Hop back in. Alright, fold this thing up. There we go. Alright. To the baseball field. Now, I have never done a recording at night, so we'll see how this turns out. I'm not really sure. But I do know I don't think I'll have enough time to wait for the sun to come back out to complete this mission. And mowing missions, these missions in general, pay pretty well. Especially the mowing missions, they're really pretty easy. Especially with a mower like the one I have and a decent tractor. It doesn't take long to do them. You get a nice time bonus. And the base pay for them's pretty good too, so. Just make sure we're going to the right place here. Yep. Hopefully there aren't too many cars out driving around in the middle of the night. I'm going to try to keep this episode a little shorter than the last one. It went a little long with all the showing of the MR mods I did for you. Speaking of people driving in the middle of the night. But we'll try to keep this one around the normal time. Hopefully we can manage that. Let's see, I think the way into the baseball field, go way in here. No. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Well, that's my fault. It is not a baseball field. That's no fun. I wanted to mow the baseball field. That means it must be this other mowing location in town. I still kind of have Hagenstedt stuck in my mind where there's only really two mowing locations. It's either the campsite or the golf course. I guess technically the golf course does have two different locations, so I guess that makes 3 different spots to mow, but here it's actually 3 different spots. You know, there's one right in the middle of town. There's the... Alright, here we are. Baseball field, and then there's the drive-through. So here's our mowing location. Mower down. Fire it up. Okay. And off we go. Get this mowing going. thing that will help us mowing in the dark is I know you don't have to hit every little patch of grass. That's nice because I can guarantee you I am going to miss some. I miss some when it's light outside. So I know I'm going to miss some now it's dark. Okay, got this mowing going. I tell you, I really like this game. You know, I've tried to play Agricultural Simulator fairly recently because it's got some features that this game doesn't have. And every time I go back and try to play it, I think, man, it's got a lot of nice features. I should try to play that again. Why don't I play that more often? And then I start playing it, and I remember why. Because things just don't work. Simple things just don't work like they do in this game. I mean, for instance, you know, just turning to look out the back. Very easy. My mouse, you know, the view turns very quickly. It feels very natural and easy. And in Agriculture Simulator, it's like a chore. The game runs smoothly. I know that's one of the big complaints people have with Agricultural Simulator is all the jumpiness and lag. This game runs nice and smooth. I'm running really high graphics settings, and I got a lot of nice mods, and I don't have any problems with it. Now I have a pretty good graphics card in my computer, but I still have trouble with Agricultural Simulator, even with that graphics card. So it's really frustrating to me because it has a lot of really nice features. I mean, one of which I wish they would implement this in farming simulators, just the ability to do things by hand. I know I've talked about it before. You can really start from the bottom with a small farm and build up because you can do so much stuff by hand. You don't need all this equipment. I mean, baling is one of the big ones. You can start out having animals in that game right away because you can get an old baler that spits out little square bales. You can pick them up by hand and move them onto a trailer and move them into your barn by hand. You don't need a front loader tractor and all this kind of stuff. So, plus Agricultural Simulator, you just don't have the selection of vehicles that you do in Farming Simulator. In the base games, they're probably pretty close to similar as far as number of vehicles and implements, but with the mod system for Farming Simulator, it's not even close. You can get so many great mods. Like the one I'm using right now, actually. I tell you what, this mod is great. It is a very, very good mod. I'm not necessarily really a John Deere guy, but man, I have found a lot of really good John Deere mods out there. For whatever reason, the John Deere ones just seem to be high quality. I'm sure it's probably, you know, the modders that are making them get some really good modders and they like John Deere, so they make John Deere mods and do it really well. But that John Deere 2058 combine I use, man, I really like that one. We are almost done here. Haven't even used up half of our allotted time yet. This is where it gets kind of hard in the dark, is turning, making sure that you're hitting the right spots when you turn. I got this nice dark spot out here where my lights don't cover. There we go. $7,000 plus a time bonus of $3,900. Alright. So that's bumps us up to $40,000. Alright, alright. We have some money. Back to the farm. Oop. Driving on the wrong side of the road like a maniac. No big deal, right? Just in a huge tractor. Got my super brights on. I'm sure people are loving that. There's one of my fields. Corn grown up nicely. There's another one. No trains coming. Alright. So I'm thinking, I think I may go back and forth on this, we'll see, but at the moment I'm thinking my goal is going to be to try to get the loan paid off and then probably end the season. I think I'm going to forgo getting a better harvester for the moment and try to get that loan paid off and then end the season. And then we will start a new season in a new place, and we'll probably carry over our equipment and money status and go about it that way. Thinking that's the plan, as of right now at least. So, I think I've shown you guys about all I can show you on this map, or at least all I'm going to show you on this map. I'm not going to do anything with animals on this map because I hate the grass. Baling is something, I mean, it's one of the nicest features of the MR mod, so I need to be able to show you baling. I could do it here, but I just hate that stupid grass. It looks terrible. So, probably try to get us to another season, new location, and we'll be able to show off that baling. Because I gotta tell you, it really is way, way better. I keep reading these forums, FSUK and some other ones, and to this day, you know, this game's been out for like a year and a half. It's getting to be about time to, you know, start hearing news about Farming Simulator 2015, and people are still complaining about the bales in this game, you know, and I understand, because in the normal game, the bale physics they're just not very good. I keep telling people, I don't know how many times I've posted it on various forums, try the MR mod, because it makes such a drastic difference. I mean, it's night and day, literally. Well, there was the mowing mission. That didn't take very long. So, I'll pause it here. We'll come back when there's something else to do. Still waiting to see if I can get a great demand for my wheat. Let's see, what is the price on wheat anyway? $8.41. Alright, well, we'll see if we can get a great demand on that. If that happens, we'll come back in. Otherwise, you'll probably see me when it's harvest time. Okay, bringing you guys back in earlier than I thought. it has actually only been like 1 minute. And that is because we just got a mowing mission again. I think this may be the first time ever when I've been playing this game that 2 mowing missions came up back to back. So we are going to go mow the baseball field. And I don't know if you caught that, but the base pay for mowing the baseball field is like $12,000. Which means if you get a hefty time bonus, probably be around $5,000 or $6,000. That is a pretty considerable chunk of change for something as simple as mowing. And it's going to be a longer mowing mission because you can see on the timer they give me 20 minutes and 45 seconds to do it. But it's okay. That just means we will make some money. So now we'll drive up to the baseball field where I took you last time because I thought that's where the mowing mission was. And it wasn't. This would be nice, so I'm thinking if we can probably make a little under $20,000 here, so that'll get us up to around $60,000. Thinking I'm gonna go sell that horse auger wagon, grain cart, whatever you want to call it, because let's face it, I haven't used it, and I don't know if I'm going to, and I don't know what map I'm going to do next, so I don't know if I'll use it there either. There's no sense in having it around that I'm not going to use. I'm just wasting money right now. So I think I might sell that. That'll get us another almost $30,000 for selling that, so that'd give us a pretty penny, about $90,000 all said and done. We could pay off a pretty good portion of the bank loan with that. Alright. This time is the baseball field that needs mowed. Alright. Hold this thing down. And there we go. Now, it'll be hard to notice because it's dark, but the area I'm mowing is pretty good size in this. Quite a bit bigger than the area I was mowing last time. Definitely bigger than the drive-in movie theater. So, but once you get a good system going with mowing, you can really fly through stuff. And the longer time you have, typically just means you'll get a longer time bonus, or a bigger time bonus, because you'll have even more time left over. So now if I was doing cattle, see, I could come pick up this grass, make use of it. Or if I would buy a loading wagon, I could make use of it and sell it. But with the MR mod, you really don't make very much money off of grass or straw, especially if you don't bale it. So it's not really worth it, especially since I don't plan on being here very much longer. One thing that does get me though is when you mow this, since they leave the cut grass behind for you to pick up if you want, it's still there the next time you mow. So you don't get to see the baseball field after you mow unless you come pick the grass up, because it covers up all the lines. The grass covers up almost the entire infield. So that's kind of sad. They did such a nice job modeling this nice baseball field, and then they just cover it up with grass. think this mower was a pretty good investment. I have made some money with it. We made almost $11,000 just on that last mowing mission. Yeah, how much this thing cost. You go look that up pretty quickly, but not while I'm mowing. But I'm pretty sure we made our money back and then quite a bit, so good investment. Almost 4 minutes into this mowing mission here. Driving down the first base line, right towards home plate. Running the bases backwards here. No big deal. Man, I was not straight on that one, am I? Gee whiz. So yeah, sorry it been a while since I posted videos. You know, I was doing pretty good there, and I was wanting to really start posting more videos per week. And then real life kind of took over. Got pretty crazy busy at work and taking care of the family and all that, so I was unable to play for a while. I was able to play a little bit, but not enough to where I could get videos recorded. And yeah, I mean, it takes a while to edit these videos and get them ready to post online, so you know, I wasn't able to do that, so I apologize to you guys. Things have kind of normalized a little bit here, so hopefully I'll be able to get back into the swing of things. I'm not sure if I'll be able to bring you 2 videos a week or not, like I was planning, but I will certainly try. I'll get videos out when I'm able, and even though they're called Farm Sim Saturday, I'm not going to worry about releasing them on Saturdays anymore. I'm just going to release them whenever I get them done. If I was able to be a little more consistent about it, I would continue to release them on Saturdays, but it's a little difficult to do when real life comes up. And we ought to be getting fairly close to the end here. I feel like I'm almost driving in circles. Some of these sides are getting so short. So I'm over 6 minutes in. It's like 20 minutes. Hey, there we go. See, look at that. $12,200 plus a time bonus of $8,660. So we made over $20,000. And you can tell I mow that pretty much the same way every time. Nice. Okay, now I'm guessing, at least, that another mowing mission is not going to be what comes up next. Who knows? But we'll head back to the farm, park this bad boy again, and then we're going to go grab that horse grain cart and go sell it and get a little extra money there. That'll give us about $90,000. And since I don't really have any expenses coming up till, well, I don't really know when. I don't really have any expenses coming up before I harvest my next round. Once I harvest that round, I should get the money from that. So I'm thinking I should be able to put a good portion of the $90,000 we'll have to paying off that loan. Loan's $150,000. think I could probably put about $70,000 towards it. That'll help get it paid off. A few more mowing missions in the harvest round, we might be able to get that completely paid off. If I can get it paid off that quickly, I might even do a couple more episodes here. Or I might start a new season. Who knows? You know, I just play this stuff by ear. I did have some things I wanted to accomplish and show you guys. I feel that I've pretty much accomplished those. So at this point, I'm really just looking for a good opportunity to start the next season. So that, once I get my loan paid off, that really could be any time. Get us to a new map. Check out a new location and see how it's going. Gotta figure out exactly what I want to do for next season. I was thinking I had a pretty good map in mind, and now I'm not so sure. So we'll see. I'll find a map. I'll find a. All right. There's actually another map I found recently. I'm kind of tempted to play that. We'll see how it goes. This equipment that I have, it would be a pretty good map. It's actually, I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm trying to remember exactly what the name is called, but it's like MIG Celle region, CELLE region. I don't know. It's the MIG stands for Made in Germany, and it's, I guess, supposed to be a German-style map. But one of the coolest things about it has weeds that grow in your fields, and then on top of that, it also has, instead of just fertilizer, it also has herbicide. So your sprayers actually become useful, especially when you get into bigger equipment. And some of the nicer mods that I have that will fertilize and seed at the same time, sprayers were basically useless. But now, with this herbicide, you can go around and spray herbicide, which is pretty cool. And if you let the weeds get out of control, they actually decrease your yield. So, it's pretty cool. That one, I'm thinking, would be a really nice one to do. For that reason, because it's got such a unique feature. I don't know of any other maps off the top of my head that have that same feature, so that's a possibility. Alright, so what do we got? Local vending machine is stopped working. You're asked to deliver several crates of soda. No thank you. Oh. Close and personal. You want to sell this for $28,500. I do. $89,701. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's repay $89,000. Yep, let's repay $70,000. So that leaves me with just under $20,000, with no real expenses coming up. $80,000 left on my loan. Unless we get another mowing mission, the next thing I'll be doing is harvesting, which will bring us in some more money. And hopefully, like I said, we can get the rest of that loan paid off. Once we get back to the farm, I'll pause this episode and see where we're at on time, see what comes up we get another mowing mission or something, I can probably squeeze it into this episode. If we don't, then we'll be harvesting, and I'll probably start a new one for that. This was a productive night. 2 mowing missions. Made over $30,000. Not too shabby. I tell you, until you really get into the game later, man, those mowing missions, they are worthwhile. It took me not even 15 minutes of work. I made over $30,000. That's pretty substantial. So, okay. Shut the tractor down. All the lights off. Out. Alright. So, I will either see you guys when a mowing mission comes up later in this episode, or in the next episode when we're ready to harvest stuff.